Not really. Like I say, actually, in the last couple of tests at times felt like I had really good rhythm against England here, a couple of 30s, and actually feeling like, that's how I want to play. And I guess that's the tough thing over a period of time when you don't have the, contribute as much as I like, is trusting that it's just a case of doing it for a bit longer, knowing that the blueprint's there. So that was all it was today for me, was just keep trying to do what I've done previously. And with Kane, we had a nice partnership, I guess, where we sort of ebbed and flowed at times and managed to just keep taking it throughout the day as long as we could.
What advice can you give you, if any, out there over the course of that time that enabled you to build such a terrific partnership?
No, nothing really. I think we just keep pretty simple comms out there, but just keep reminding each other just to stay in good areas, and I guess that was what we try to do. I think we saw that at Hagley as well with their attack of three seamers, is to keep bringing those guys back and knowing that I guess if we do ask them to come back for longer spells and that you actually get the rewards. And I think that was the nature of today was for us. They bowl well at times, but knowing that if we could make them keep coming back, and then we saw throughout the day as the runs started flowing, that we probably got the rewards of some of that hard work that we did this morning, but I think also the openers did yesterday when getting put in on that surface.
There's been some public pressure of late on the position in the team. What did Gary or Tim say to keep faith in you and know that you could produce your pedigree again at this level?
Yeah, nothing really. It's just for me. I got everyone in the group's been great, and I really feel that support. And I think cricket's a funny game like that. There's always, you never quite go as well as you want. And for me, it was just keep trusting that I had done it before, but also knowing that just obviously you want to contribute. And I guess for me, it's just trusting that'll happen. And obviously, it hadn't happened as much as I would have liked in the last period. So I guess now that's the challenge. It's great to today, but also moving forward is to keep that. Knowing the blueprint's there, and it's just a case of doing that again, and it's a pretty simple recipe for me.
Can't do it much more in fashion than getting a double 100 though. It must be pretty satisfying. Yeah, it's good. Like I say, it's playing the way I wanted to play, and just a case of doing it longer, really. So for me, it was knowing that everything was there, nothing in my game's changed. It's just a case of just trusting it and so it was nice that we were able to do that. And then, like I say, how the day ended as well with having to bowl at them and getting a couple of wickets as well was really the great finish.
Did you need any reassurance from anyone, or did you feel secure in the spot inside?
I'm not really, in terms of my spot or anything like that. For me, it was just focusing on what I'm doing at the crease, and I guess the way I wanted to play. And like I say, I actually felt, in the last couple of series that there's been times where I felt really good and got off to starts and then not kicked on. So for me, it's just trying to keep it really simple and enjoy the process of being out there and batting with someone like Kane's. It's always fun when he's playing the way he played today, and sort of probably makes my job a bit easier. Just potter away. So so I was just trying to keep it simple and trust that it will happen as it's happened in the past.
Coming back to the Basin, that obviously helps your mindset with having done this in the past.
Yeah, it's always pretty fun. Batting here is a good crowd, and it's also it was funny service. And I guess when you get put in, but we're also knowing that like I said earlier, if you can bring some of those seamers back and the lengths they might bowl, that you actually can score on a wicket that can offer obviously assistance to the seam bowlers.
You put on the bat 360 with Kane a few years back, I think in Christchurch. Was the same dynamic today? Is that partnership? Do you remember? Or?
Yeah, I sort of said to Kane it sort of felt a little bit like Christchurch a couple of years ago, where I say there was sort of ebbs and flows throughout the day, where, like I say, today once he got to 100, he kicked on to about 130, 140 pretty quickly, and I was just sort of playing along, and we sort of had those moments. So it was a fun partnership. Like I say, obviously the way he's playing at the moment, the way he always plays, but he's in a real zone out there. So it was nice to make that partnership into a really big one.
Thanks very much, guys.
Thanks, guys.